What are you guys all doing here? I saw some people on the internet talking about how the fandom is dying. Didn't you guys hear? You know, it's funny, it doesn't look like it's dying to me. Welcome to Ponyville Ciderfest 2018! My name is Charlie Ridley, I am the convention chair. It's so great to have you all here. Thank you so much for coming out. Real quick, before we do anything, how about this, right? Our AV crew was literally up all night putting this together, so please give my AV staff a hand. Got a bunch of them over here. They're probably, hopefully some of them are sleeping. But yeah, this is, so for our 5th year of Ponyville Ciderfest, this is the most ambitious theme that we have ever tried to do. Like the most complicated, the most convoluted, just the sheer number of musicians and guests and community guests and everything that we have. This is so far and above beyond what we have ever tried to do before. So I hope you all like it. Putting something together like this is just so complicated. It took so much time, so many hours, and you know, it's, especially on my side, it's like, there's so much to do, and when you're running all this, it's like, you start to get worried, right? It's like, what if people don't like it? Like, what if the musicians don't like the stage? What if no one makes a friend? What if I forgot something? Like, if this is a failure, like, if I'm, what do I do? Like, if I'm the con chair, like, who am I if this is a failure?
It's time to show them what you got. And these things go and get things done. Do it on your own. Cause you got friends right here to make it fun. Everything! You got this. We got this together. Sometimes the pressure gets you down and the clouds are dark and gray. Just kick them off and
long feedback.
For help is on the way. There's friends that want to help out too.
We got this.
You got this. We got this together. It's a festival of cider. A festival that we won't forget. A cause to be proud of. A con of games and fun. Just you wait and see what music we can make with you and me. It's a festival of cider. Exciters come undone. A festival that they won't forget. A cause to be proud of. A ton of games and fun. The cider, the friendship, the style and music, all will be in perfect harmony.
Let's hear it for the musicians of Ponyville Ciderfest 2018!
Rainbow Dash's best pony.
I think I saw so is that it? We go home now? We said,
That's it, go home.
last year. Either here or running.
I decided to not bring it this year because I didn't.
Darkness.
Are we gonna get music?
No. Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Make a sound.
Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to introduce you to some of the people that made this here happen. Turns out, like we just all sang about, a lot of this takes a lot of people, a lot of effort to come together. And so one of the people that I want to introduce first is, you might know her name is Forrest Rain. So the kind of the genesis of how this theme came up actually did not start with this convention. It started with a different idea that Forrest had.
Indeed. Hi everybody, I'm Forrest Rain. You may know me from such notable hits. It's great to be different and join the herd. I got really interested in the whole concert experience at conventions, and had a lot of personal experiences and talked to a lot of other musicians about their experiences at conventions and kind of how they felt about the whole like musical aspect of conventions. And there was a lot of things that we saw that were severely lacking, things that just didn't happen during these cons, and things that we kind of wanted to incorporate it into stuff. So we came up with this idea to do a concert, in brackets, called the Winter Moon Festival. And we sent out a whole bunch of forms and stuff like that for people to kind of like express interest and see if it was a tenable idea. And it did look like it was a tenable thing, but unfortunately we just didn't have the personal resources to be able to devote to it. And so, unfortunately, after we kind of announced that to the channel, Charlie was part of the channel, and he said, talk to me at the next Ciderfest, because I want to run something past you.
Yeah, and then, just the idea, like, music has always been a big part of my life. I used to, I was, like, in band in high school and everything, and was in a couple, like, musical projects afterwards. So music has always been really important to me, and then the music from this show, it's just so amazing, and just seeing how it grips people, and just how much it affects them, and then there's the fandom music, just the insane, endless amounts of creativity that you can find in this fandom. Is just on the music side of things, as well as all the other aspects too. Like, I just saw that, and I liked Forrest's idea, and I said, okay, let's just do this. How's that sound? And that's sort of how it all came together. But yeah, so thanks, Forrest.
Absolutely, no. I'm really excited to work and try to incorporate as many musical elements sort of hidden amongst things that are happening in the con. So keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks.
Thanks again.
And then, is Vivid Syntax in here? Vivid, get your butt up here. So Vivid, he's our programming director this year. He is sort of in charge of, so Forrest basically is in charge of all the music side of things, and Vivid is in charge of everything else. Hey, how's it going? I didn't tell him he was going to be coming up here, so he's probably like, what's going on? But yeah, so I just wanted to, recognize Vivid. Thank you very much for just all the insane amounts of work that you put into everything. Who's been to Ciderfest before? Whose first Ciderfest is this? That's a lot of hands, actually. Okay, so the people that have been here before the people that have not been here before, make sure to come to the Saturday Guests of Honor panel. Is that something that they should make sure to do? Yeah. So, and you'll find out a little bit more about that on Saturday, but Vivid is one of the people, the creative people behind that all happening. So anyways, Vivid, if you see him around, please thank him for me.
Thank you, David.
Another group that I want to thank is our staff artists. They're probably all on the other side of that wall, getting set up. Like, most of them have vendor tables and everything, but a couple artists in particular. Sweet Cream is our art department head. She is the amazing artist that basically, this style that you see on these banners over here, that's all Sweet Cream. And she does so much like art. I don't know how she does as much art as she does in as short of a time as she does. So do me a favor, just on the count of 3, I want all of you to just yell "Thank you, artists" as loud as you can, so that they can hear you on the other side of that wall. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, artists!
Thank you. You're probably over there like, what the heck is it? And then finally, there's, I just want to kind of briefly mention, there's some staffers that helped make this year happen that could not be here. Like, there's some that were never planning on being here, for example. One of the people that was on our music programming team, Exploding Pony Toast, you might know him from Ponies at Dawn, right? Yeah. Him, Nightly H, who did all the video announcements that we had. There's a couple people that couldn't make it. Larsis normally is in charge of our AV, but new employments prevented him from coming, so we miss him for sure. And then, of course, my other shorter, more leprechaun-y companion, Corey. Corey could not be here. He got sent to another convention happening this weekend. So, but
I see how it is.
So, of course, we miss all of them. We thank them for all of their efforts in making this weekend happen, even though some of them were never planning on even being here in the first place. So, thanks to all of them. Little notes here. Okay, so who would like to say hello to some of our guests of honor? Well, good thing, because they're here. So, I believe we have some guests. So first up, you guys know Kazumi Evans? How are you?
I'm well trained. Yourself?
I'm so tired. I would very much like to be sleeping right now. But no, this is worth it. This is totally worth it. Anyway, so the last time you were in the area was Winnie City.
Yes.
15, right?
16.
16.
Oh wow. Well done. I was just like, yeah.
So yes, welcome back to the Midwest.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back.
Hey. Cool. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And if we could get the monitors dropped a little bit there, we're getting some feedback. Thank you. I guess that's over here. Okay, cool. So thanks for coming out. And let's see who else we have. How about Shannon Chan? So welcome to Ciderfest. Welcome to the.
Thank you.
So this is your first time at one of the cons in the Midwest here.
Yes, I've never been to the Midwest, and I'm excited.
So what do you think so far?
Well, I've seen the airport.
Whoa!
I've seen the freeway and the hotel. But I think it's going to be great. I hear a lot about the cheese curds
Yes.
and caramel sauce. Apparently, I don't know.
Okay, thanks, Shannon.
Thanks for having me.
Next up, one of our later editions, but one I'm particularly excited about. Everybody say hi to Willa.
Hi everybody, how are we?
So you were returning from, I believe it was Ciderfest 2016 was your last time with us.
Yeah.
And so welcome back. And you have a little something special happening tomorrow, correct?
I do. If you guys wouldn't mind, I'm gonna sing for you tomorrow.
Yeah!
I think it's gonna be great, and it's the first time that I've ever played a lot of these songs just piano voice. It's gonna be intimate, but you know, I think we're all friends, so I think it'll be great.
It's going to be great. Really looking forward to that. So make sure that you're coming back down here tomorrow to check that out. So yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see who else we have up here. Geez, it's these two. All right, Michelle and Gabe.
Darn it. How's everybody doing? You look fabulous. Oh, I feel like I have to get in line now.
Fabulous!
We are so excited to be back at Ponyville Ciderfest. Yeah. We're gonna do an opening ceremonies medley for you in a bit. And some songs.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is our concert at 3:30. That's a fun time for
You're
a concert.
like just right on the pitch.
Because otherwise I'm gonna forget, Gabriel. You know this. This is yeah. But yeah, we're doing a concert at 3:30 tomorrow, which will be
Right after Willis.
an afternoon rave. I'll keep it short and simple. We're excited to be here, and I'm excited for the script reading panel tomorrow as well. It's always fun.
Yes. It's great to see you guys. And we're gonna do a little Is that a secret, or should I say?
Apples, apples,
Oh, I already
apples.
said it.
You already said we're now.
Yeah, so who saw these two when they were here last? I think that was Ciderfest 15, right? I don't know years.
14.
Oh, yeah, it was 14.
Gotta have it. It's like, well, that's pretentious. Like, what do you have to change?
I didn't get the memo. I would have dressed up to match. I made sure I wore the cardigan that you own.
Oh, that is exactly the same, huh?
Cool. So, and next up, we have our representative from the IDW side of things. We have artist Mr. Tony Fleet. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Connor!
I can't see anybody, but I'm gonna assume there's like a billion of them.
It's like the football field. It just keeps going.
I love you too. I'm very excited to be in Milwaukee. I'm very excited to be back in the Midwest. Karaoke tonight. We're doing pony karaoke at 7 o'clock. It's gonna be rad. Nora's gonna sing Adele for sure. So make sure you come to that, and then make sure you come buy stuff in the vendor hall and talk to me about what you didn't like in the comics recently. I apologize.
Make it right.
Thanks, Tony. You're the best. And next up, you guys know Rebecca, right? Come up and say hi to Rebecca. Show you.
So good to see you. Whoa! There's a lot of you guys here. That's awesome. How are you feeling? Are we gonna have fun this weekend?
Yeah!
I think there's gonna be how many kids do we have here right now? We have lots of kids. How many kids at heart do we have here right now? Excellent.
Mentally?
There's
Yeah,
gonna be
mentally or
kids sing
physically?
along, the family sing along, and we're gonna have a really good time. So I'm looking forward to meeting some new faces. I'm pretty sure there's some faces I've already met here before, though.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, she's.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
You remember me? I'm Tess.
Yeah.
Nice
From
to see you again.
Winnie City.
Hey, Michelle.
All right. That's all I have to say.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Yeah.
And if all this wasn't enough, we have one more. Please welcome to also to the Midwest for the very first time, Mr. Daniel Ingram. I think they might like you.
Everybody as well. So, since this is a musical themed con, I thought it might be nice if we sing a song together. But, and I was told that you should do something that terrifies you every once in a while, and honestly, singing in public terrifies me, so I'm gonna need a lot of your help. Do you know this song, I'm Just a Pony?
Yeah!
Alright, let's try it, see how we do.
There we go. Show you who I am. Throw off the veil, it's finally time. There's more to me than glitz and glam. Oh, and now I feel my stars align. Oh, I believe that I was sold. These are the things that I was told. All that has changed and now I know, 'cause I know I am just a pony. I made mistakes from time to time. Now I know the real me. And if I had all the lies, that is my heart say true. Oh, 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 oh. That is my heart say true. Oh, 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 oh. The magic inside of you. Now I see those colors right before my eyes. I know the real me. Put my heart out on the line. Let the magic in my heart stay true. Oh, 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 oh. Let the magic in my heart stay true. Oh, 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 oh. It's like the magic inside of you.
Daniel and all of our guests of honor. Thanks very much. You guys can get off this on stage now. It's really warm up here. I'm doing them a favor.
Encore.
So next up, we have a bunch of our community guests here with us as well. So as soon as we've cleared a space here, we're going to bring some of them up to say hi as well. Surprise! Guess what? We have a little thing we're going to do here for you real quick. You might remember these two. They were just on stage a moment ago, Michelle and Gay. They're going to do a little thing for you. How about that?
Yeah! Do it. They always surprise us. Up there with that, like. Hi. Truthfully, we were just feeling jealous.
Daniel got to sing and we didn't. Daniel has a really nice voice, doesn't he? Could anyone hear him over like everyone else singing?
He's a beautiful voice.
The end.
Apples.
Yes,
Shall
shall
we
we
sing some
interpret
music?
and dance?
Yeah, oh, there we go.
It's quiet, but
I still hear it.
it's there.
There's a rhythm of the town, and you can't get the sound.
Everybody acts the same, nothing's different, nothing ain't singing.
Placing themselves off the others, part of them secretly wonders what it would be like to finally break away. I can't be what they want me to be. Equality doesn't mean that I'm free. Why do you not see? You are nothing like me. I just want to be free, everything I can be.
I did it right.
Right for your destiny to come and shine. You are so young and you are so free, but you're dreamless. I can't help but see that you don't know what you really need. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? You done it all from A to Z. Are you trying to find your destiny? Someday you'll know who you wanna be. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
This verse is done when I'll find, 'cause here's my confession about this chord progression. It's really undo. But what else can I do? But what else can I do? I guess no musician avoids repetition. It's not stronger. I keep getting stronger. Keep getting stronger.
There's another one.
It's your life, and it's the only one that you ever get. Do you feel it like now you're making the most of it?
It's your life,
and it's the only one that you'll ever be. Do you feel it like and can you handle zero gravity?
It's your life.
It's the one that we take. Do you feel like that's down?
It's your life.
It's the only one that you'll ever be. Do you feel it like and can you handle zero gravity?
I'm falling faster we go. And confusing.
I love that.
It's quite a
I
medley.
like how we do 7 different songs at random times.
You can't complain because you're the one who made
I
the
did.
medley.
That's
I
true.
feel like, hey, we're doing this.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's I'm really looking forward to getting to see you all. Some of you have seen before. Some of you I haven't seen before. It's gonna be a blast. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed what we had to offer.
And now we walk
And
off the
we'll
stage
see you around
like
the
this.
stage and enjoy Ponyville Ciderfest.
Michelle Creeper and Black Griffin! So now let's bring up some of our community guests to say hello. I see the man, the mustache, the legend right up here in front. Say hi to Dusty Cat.
Is this on? Now it's on.
Yeah.
I gotta say, Charlie,
Yes.
this is an amazing ensemble you got going on.
I agree.
It's so dad bod. I love it.
I thought you meant the convention. You're talking. Oh, now I'm yeah.
They're mine.
It's good.
Photo op. There, look at that bush. Did you see a picture of this man on his Twitter when it was like out to here?
Yes.
You should have kept that style.
I have
So Mad Max.
I have the best / worst morning hair ever.
It was amazing. So hey guys,
What up,
I'm here.
Dusty?
It's my second time. I was here for the first one. Yep, now I'm back. I got guitars. I got everything over at my booth. But if you want to learn how to make one of those lunchbox guitars, come see me. I think it was at 4 o'clock.
Sounds rightish.
Right around it. Downstairs, and I'll teach you how to make one of those lunchbox guitars for yourself. So we're gonna do it live. I got power tools. So come see me. All right? I'll see you later.
Thanks, Dusty. Let's just bring up a whole bunch of community guests. How about that? So we got Fiora. We have the Black Man Brody. We have Nora Mermaid. Oh my God. We have Assassin Monkey is here.
That's great.
They don't tell me when they're gonna do stuff like this. Isn't he lovely, Jude? First time here, we've got the Brony Chef. Joey O from Peacock Pictures. Watchful Pony is here. First time community guest. Give him a round of applause. Chocolate Pony. Oh, what the hey? We've got Round Trip. Got some of our cosplay contingent. We've got Pastel from Alto and Pastel and Lachlan O'Neill. As well as Sophie Scruggs. Keep it going for Sophie. We've got Minty Roots. We have this guy. We've got Jay Holler, so help us. Jake Wyman's here. We got the Light Leaves V here. Give him an extra round of applause for that little opening montage video. That was Brody Brewer is here. Argo is here. Argo Demons. And the Dolphin, obviously. First time community guest Apple Geek is here. And then Commentary is Magic is here. So many people on this stage. Okay, so first off, Commentary is Magic. I'm gonna let them tell you a little bit about what they have going on this weekend. So, how's it going, guys?
Going well. Good morning, Milwaukee! Welcome to Ponyville Ciderfest 2018. We are, as always, Commentary is Magic. I am Graham Pose.
Big Chief.
And our cat.
Who's ready for Continentals? There we go. We are here to run the North American Continental Championship for the My Little Pony collectible card game. For any of you who have ever played this game before, it is awesome. We are glad to do it for the first year here at Ponyville Ciderfest. So many of you have signed up. We've got other events today as well. Make sure you head on over to the CCG tabletop room. Check out all the events over the weekend.
Thank you so much. Okay, I can't, Assassin Monkey, get over here. Listen, you saucy minx. Yeah, you had to? You had to? Yeah. Okay. Okay, he had to. He had to, obviously. So, Assassin Monkey, yeah, welcome. How was your flight?
Pretty good, yeah, as usual. I fly so often to these PonyCons, it's kind of second nature at some point, so yeah.
And for those who don't know, remind us, where are you from?
From the Netherlands.
Yes. If you're not familiar with his name, first of all, you shouldn't be, but he does some of the amazing just digital artwork. You might have seen him post, just like super like photorealistic digital paintings. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Check out his panel. When is your panel?
Tomorrow at, I think, 4:30?
That sounds rightish, yeah. Check your comic books, and yeah, it's all in there. Okay, I can't take it anymore, go back. Who else do we want to say hi to? Well, Round Trip, I mean, it's your first time joining us here. Have you been a community guest before? No. No, first time community guest, first time at Ciderfest.
What the hey?
So, for people who might not be familiar with your work, how would they know you?
The Terrible Sticks Pony video. I'm the one responsible for that.
And you have a little bit of a special video this weekend, correct?
Yes, the final episode of season 8 in a nutshell will be at my panel on Sunday at 1 o'clock.
And you put some extra work into this video, right?
Yeah, I made the mistake of inviting people to send in their own sticker ponies.
How many did you end up getting?
Over 1,000.
Wow!
Sorry.
Thanks to some helpers who volunteered their effort in or just arranging them little by little, we got the vast majority of them in there.
Okay, well, definitely go check that out if you are able, because that sounds like quite the achievement to get that many ponies, possibly the most ponies on screen at any one time.
Possibly, yeah.
Call Guinness. Cool. So thanks very much. And yeah, it's getting warm. Yes. Oh, Nora. Hi, Nora. How are you?
Pretty good.
You guys know Nora Mermaid, right?
I'm surprised that you guys even know me. This shouldn't be happening. Why did you accept me?
Because it's you. Because we love you.
They're answering for me.
Yeah, so hi, it's actually my first time in Wisconsin ever. First time at Ciderfest, and my first time also as a community guest, so yeah, it's really exciting. So, and also, please come to my panel today at 8:30 so you can be a good and proper fangirl, or fanboy in your case. We'll learn and we will have fun, and make sure you do this correctly, or else you end up like me, going to lots of games panels. He's not here, is he?
No, he left you.
Ah, damn.
But yeah, some of our community guests are just like giant balls of positive energy, and I would say Nora definitely fits into that category. And we like to have that positivity in our lineup just because it spreads and it's infectious and it's great. And speaking of like just super happy, positive people that are joining us this year, Mr. Black Man Brony.
Yeah. I missed you guys so much. Oh, let me cry up here. Are you guys ready for a good weekend? Who thinks they're gonna win at My Little Wheel of Fortune tomorrow?
Ooh. I am.
Okay, who really thinks they're gonna win? I'm glad to be back here again. Always a pleasure. Charlie.
Only thing I can just say is, come on out to the panel. Come look for me and my golden, silver amazingness. And yeah,
I think it's safe to say he'll be easy to find.
yeah. Look for only one man with all this. Come on. All right. But yeah, hope to see you guys around. Thank you guys so much.
And we'll do one more here. We'll do Fiora. Hi, Fiora. How are you?
I'm all right. You gave me a microphone.
Yes, that's true. So, so for those who might not be familiar with your work, how would they know you? How might they recognize you?
I physicsed My Little Pony and figured out how Pinkie Pie works.
Think about that for a second. Let that settle in.
That was a week of my life.
Yeah.
So tonight, I have a very special thing that is singing without a voice at 6:30. So if you want to come see how to sing without ever opening your mouth, come on in.
Okay, so we can't, we don't have time to talk to every single one of our community guests, but please make sure to check out their bios on the website and make sure to say hi to them when you see them walking around. If you don't have a con book, those little white squares, they're for collecting everybody's autographs. So try and see if you can fill up your book and see if you can get everybody. So thank you very much to all of our community guests. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, do that. Let's do one more thing real quick. Who brought an entry for the charity bake-off? Got a couple hands up. So, Mr. Brony Chef, as well as Dusty and Brony Brew will be judging the charity bake-off. That's right. So yeah, so make sure that you'll see them there. Make sure to bring your entries down. I believe it's four to four. Yeah. So yeah, and then after the judges complete, all the entries will be available. You'll be able to get slices of stuff, and all the money goes to charity. And yay for charity! Yay. Buy my book.
Sign my book. Sign my book. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So real quick, just I'm just gonna invite en masse any of our musicians that are in here. Go ahead and come on up. And while they are joining me up here on stage, I just want to make sure everyone knows. If you didn't see this in the con book yet, we have both an Android app. We have both an Android app and an iOS app this year. And so the iOS app has our schedule in there, the Android app has a few more bells and whistles, little mini profiles, you can get the maps of the venue and of the vendor hall. You can sort of kind of like set things and like make your own little schedule for the weekend on the Android side of things. And the iOS app will be in parity with that eventually. Our developer ran out of time. Yeah, go ahead and fill in maybe 2 rows if necessary. Okay, we got everybody? So, we have 39 musicians. To the best of my knowledge, that is the most, performing pony musicians at a PonyCon ever. So then that was our goal from the beginning. That's what we set out to do, to be able to say we are the biggest in that respect. And I believe we have done that, because geez, there's a lot of you. Okay, so Luck Rock, come up here. So Luck is another one of the people that's on our music programming team. He's helped out with a bunch of stuff. He helped out with he's you're doing like the Apple Orchard stage, basically, right? Okay, so
yeah, I'll be around there quite a bit.
So the Apple Orchard stage is not the normal Renegade stage we usually have. It's going to be like an actual proper stage, and everything with performance happening all weekend. If any musicians are here that are not on the roster, but you want to sign up for a slot on the Apple Orchard stage, what do they do?
Well, we will have sign-ups available very shortly, and we'll release them each night ahead of time for the next day. They'll be at the Apple Orchard stage, and so you can find a spot and sign up for one. They're in 30-minute increments for anyone that's interested.
Thank you very much. Anybody who's here that wants to, is not like I say on the roster, but you want to perform. There's many opportunities to do that, whether it's on the Apple Orchard stage in one of those 30-minute slots while they last. We also have what is going on back here? That's weird. Oh, drummers. That makes sense. I say that as a drummer. We've got a couple of open mic sessions, both tonight and tomorrow night, up in Trotters, up in the View. Real quick note, if you are ever going up to the View for something, that is the top floor of the hotel. It's what we call Trotters in the schedule. That's the bar that barley and caramel work at, so that's why we called it that. The 2 elevators that go up to that, make sure you do note when you're looking at the 4 elevators, it's the 2 on the right. So you're all stand the way it is, the 2 on the right. And because it's only the 2, do give yourself extra time to get up the Trotters if you need to, because it is only the 2 elevators, and I think one of them might not.
Yeah, one's not working.
So,
one's broken.
One is still down. Okay. So yeah, if you're looking to get up the Trotters for something, give yourself extra time to get up there, because yeah, it's something of a bottleneck to get up those 2 elevators.
Elevator con.
Anyways, so yeah, open mic sessions, karaoke, Apple Orchard stage, lots of places for people to join and participate in the music this weekend. Again, so many musicians here. I'll just run down the line. So we've got Vinyl-tastic, DJ Geek Brony, J Free, Turquoise Slash, Crusader, TCB, John Kenza, Steel Chords, Mr. Vocal Score. He also helped out with that opening number, so give him a round of applause. Hero B Brony is here. 7th Silva. Okay, Silva, get your badge, sir.
Silva.
What's everybody doing? Banging.
John Nema's back there for now. Where did I leave off? 7th Element. Wonderbolts. Hi, Wonderbolts. Do it there and do. Ivory Brony. You already met Luck. Pegasus. Rectifier Forest. You've already met. And Stretch Attack. So yeah. No, I skipped you on purpose. No. Tactical. And he's down.
38,
Tactical Pony, get off the stage floor. Thank you.
Hey, Charlie.
Yes.
You know, one of the things that occurred to me when we previously went to conventions and music festivals was not knowing how to pronounce musicians' names. Can you set the record straight? Stricky.
It's Strack Attack.
Strack.
As Starch Attack said, we take accuracy in our musician names very seriously.
Professionalism.
Appreciate that.
Faux rest.
Faux rest. Give it up for Faux Rest and all of our musicians. Thank you very much. Once again, just don't have the time to talk to every single one of you because I know you have a convention you want to get to, but please do check out their profiles on the website. Almost all of them, I believe, especially if you go to the website, has like a little embedded SoundCloud player, so you can actually hear some of their music. All right on our website, you can find it all right there. So yeah, now there's one other quick group of people that I want to bring up to say hello. Do we have any representatives from Generations Against Bullying in the room? They might be setting up their table still. Can somebody just stick their hand out the door and ask Generations Against Bullying to come on in the room so we can talk to them real quick? So we started working with Gab last year. Last year Ciderfest was our first year. Who was at the charity auction last year? Was that not the craziest thing at the end that you have ever seen? Last year's charity auction. There's Nazgarang's Caramel right there, and I'm sure Barley's here somewhere too. There they are. The charity auction last year was something. I mean, it was just special. Like it's the energy that was in that room. Nicole Oliver is a force in and of herself, but just the generosity that everybody showed. We blew our previous record out of the water. It was like $22,000 odd. We raised for Generations Against Bullying, which is a local anti-bullying group, and they do such great work. And we're happy to be partnering with them again. Do we have anybody from Gab here that we can talk to? No, okay, that's okay. They're probably setting up, but please do make sure that you stop by their booth, their table is right outside the room here. If you want to learn more about what they do and how they're helping to try and eliminate bullying from our schools, it's really just really great work that they're doing. So make sure you stop by and say hi. And then thank you. And then the other thing is that if you guys did not see, we have a charity album this year that we put together. So it's a physical CD. We have 200 copies, so they're probably going to go pretty quick. You can pick those up for $10. We're going to give those, I think, 2 gaps so that your donations can go to them directly. You are certainly welcome to donate more if you would like, but $10 is the price for the cost of entry for the CD. And then online, we have, how many tracks are on the CD? I think it's like 17, I want to say. There's like, how many tracks are on the digital? How many tracks are on the digital?
27.
So here's the physical album. So we've got 17 on the physical CD. And then how many tracks are on Bandcamp? More, lots more. It's 27? Okay, thank you very much. So 27 tracks that you can do a pay for what you want donation, which will also go 100% proceeds to Generations Against Bullying, and you can find that, just go to Bandcamp, search for Ciderfest, and then we have it on the website and all that fun stuff. So, yeah, I know there's a couple things I want to make sure you all know about before I let you go. So, who here has been here for all 5 years at Ponyville Ciderfest? So we have something a little special for you to thank you for your continued support of the convention. If you did not see this, what we have is we have a pin. It's a little pin that we have. It's a 5-year pin. And if you've been here at Ciderfest for all 5 years, all you have to do is at the con store they have these. All you have to do is show them some sort of proof that you were at all 5 years. Easiest thing is if you happen to have your badges. Great, that's super easy. Otherwise, we can look you up in the previous order system, or if you have like anything that places you here, like photos with the guests of honor. I mean, just really anything that says, look, I was clearly here, that counts. And so if you have that, pin is free. All you just got to do is prove that you're here for all 5 years, and the pin is yours. So that will be at the con store as soon as they get up and running. And then we have a video game tournament happening this weekend. We call it Gaming is Magic. So who has heard of the tournament? I think it's called the Omegathon that like Penny Arcade Expo does. Same idea. So it's open entry. Anybody who wants to participate can. All you have to do is go over to the video gaming room and say, I want to do Gaming is Magic. And so today, check your comic books for the schedule. All you have to do is go in and say, I want to do it. And then you play a game that you will not find out what it is until you get there. The top, however many players from the first round, after it's over, you can come back and see if you qualified, are invited to come back and do round 2, which is on Saturday. Top number of, it'll be a different game, another surprise game and all that. Top number of players from that round, again, come back for round 3 on Sunday morning. And then at the end of it all, the top 4 players from that whole process will compete for the grand prize right here at Closing Ceremonies on Sunday night. So, again, open for free to anybody that wants to try. So you might as well just stick your head in the video game room. I mean, it might be a game you're really good at, who knows. But, yeah, so that's something that we started doing in Winnie City, and it was a lot of fun, so I'm glad we're doing that. I talked about the apps, I talked about the pin. I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go and start enjoying the convention. Once again, thank you very much from me. When you see the staff, anybody that's in a staff or AV shirt walking around, please thank them for me, for all of their hard work as well. I really appreciate that. So, finally, once again, welcome to Ponyville Ciderfest 2018.
That was an opening ceremony that